When I was learning how to play, I was very diligent about practicing my scales. All the modes, different positions, the works. I even worked them out with different articulations. Connected, separated, staccato, right? Legato, bends, slides. I did anything that would make them sound cool. The problem was, I'd try to use all those ideas in a solo and it sucked. It just sounded bad. And despite all of my practicing, I felt like I just didn't get it. After a lot of listening and a lot of trial and error, I realized that while I was practicing my scales mechanically, I was not practicing them musically. The secret lies in how scales are used in a solo. And if your journey is anything like mine, you've probably got the wrong idea about it. So let's grab the guitar and shred some light on this. See what I did there? Let me be clear about something before we jump in. Mechanical practicing is absolutely necessary. If you've been doing it this way, good, you're doing something right. Today, I'm going to show you the next step. I'd also like to point out that it shouldn't hurt when you play the guitar. If you're feeling pain in your fret hand, your back, or your neck, it could be the way you're sitting with the guitar. It may not have occurred to you to look into this if you're teaching yourself. A lot of method books get this wrong, and none of my guitar teachers, I've had 4 of them, even bothered to show me how to do it. So I've got a free PDF that will fix all of that. The link is in the description below. How are scales used? From a very basic music theory perspective, the scale is the collection of notes used to make a piece of music. If you're using the G major scale, then that scale is giving you the notes for the chords and the tune. In a solo, however, actual stepwise scale figures are used mostly to connect musical ideas in different registers or to increase or decrease tension. Scales do this in 2 ways: runs and sequences. A run is just like it sounds, a rapid succession of notes, up or down. A sequence is a pattern of notes that gets transposed up or down by a fixed amount multiple times, like this. How do we make them musical? In order to use scales well, we have to first choose a target note and then set a fixed period of time in which to get to that note. Music is measured in beats, so we have to fit the scale to a particular time frame. For this example, we're basically going to be using 1 bar. So let's take a look at runs. For this example, we'll be using the G major scale, the 3 notes per string fingering, and we'll be using a backing track that uses the chords G, C, G, D in that order. If you're not familiar with that scale fingering, it looks like this. We'll be using mostly the middle part of that scale so we don't get in the way of the chords of the backing track. The target notes will be the roots of each chord: G, C, G, and D. Let's pick a rhythm pattern. How about quarter notes? It won't exactly be a run, but you'll hear how each root note is connected. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously G to C is only 4 notes away and G to D is 5 notes away. So we're not using the whole scale, we're only using part of it. But notice that we went up in a linear fashion, 1 note after another. Now let's try something in 1/8 notes. 1, 2, 3. Now we can take that a step further and try 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you want to make more of an actual run, you're going to have to start from a different point in the scale so that you can fit more notes into the allotted time, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try sequences. I'm going to use a simple 4-note pattern in 16th notes over 2 beats, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you get those down, you can start mixing them up. Use your imagination and have fun with it. I'll be honest, it will take time, but when it clicks, your solos will hit the next level. Quick bonus tip, it is very helpful to know your note values and to be able to count rhythms while you play. If you're having any trouble with that, or you have any other questions, leave me a comment down below and it may become the subject of another video. If you're looking for some tips on how to get more familiar with the pentatonic scale, you can check out this video over here. And remember to get your free PDF on how to sit with the guitar. The link is in the description below, and I promise it will change the way you play. Thanks so much for watching. Now go practice, and I'll see you in the next video.